best habit, but I like to have a hot cup of coffee before I get into my breakfast and just check on the day, look at my Notion, and just meditate. For breakfast this day, I decided to just have a bowl of grits. I eat this in a lot of different ways, but I just went for a simple bowl of just adding hash browns to it and cheese. This was such a comforting bowl. It's like the most simple ingredients, but it just comes together so well, especially in the winter. Also, throughout this video, you will see that I'm obsessed with this combination. All I do is just add peanut butter to my Greek yogurt and add my homemade granola in it, and I just eat that up. It's like the best breakfast, snack, dessert. After all these years, I finally learned how to properly use these stainless steel pans. On this night, I had some zucchini, and also I tried couscous for the first time with some meal prep pizza that I had. It had cheddar cheese on it with like this roasted garlic tomato sauce underneath. For breakfast the next day, I decided to fry 2 eggs with some leftover rice that I had in the fridge and also some zucchini from dinner last night. I also made like this side of like this sweet soy spicy garlic sauce and had some more yogurt with some granola and made another cookie skillet. This one was sugar cookie. On this morning, I fried an egg with some frozen spinach and had it as a breakfast sandwich with a little bit of tater tots and a small side of yogurt. I drank the rest of my coffee and was out the house that day, so I had a sugar cookie on the road. It was a simple night, so I had some fries, some Doritos, and I had some more meal prep pizza. I was craving something sweet this morning, so I made some pancakes alongside a yogurt bowl, and I became obsessed with this fruit combination of having grapes and blackberries. So good. Last night I ran out of my meal prep pizza, so I was like, oh my gosh, gotta make more. So I'm just gonna let you guys know my current routine now of how I make my pizza. So right now I'm making my favorite go-to dough, and it usually takes 1 hour to rise. Usually before or during while it's rising, I like to make my tomato sauce. I always kind of change my method on how I make my sauce depending what ingredients I have. But I had some frozen tomato paste in the freezer, so I blended that up with some garlic cloves with this tomato sauce that I had. Usually I divide the dough into 5 to 8 parts depending on how big or small I want each piece of flatbread or pizza to be. And if it's becoming a pizza, I only cook the bread halfway on the skillet and then I assemble it, and then I would put that in the freezer. This batch came out so good. I was craving some chickpea patties this morning, and this time I just intuitively went with the flow. I didn't follow a certain recipe, and I really liked the way that these turned out. I was really happy about them. I decided to go ahead and cut up this cabbage for dinner tonight. I sometimes like to prep ahead certain ingredients so I don't have to do too much at once when I'm making a meal. But this cabbage came out really good. It was such a nourishing bowl, and of course I ended the night off with a yogurt bowl. I ended up having breakfast very late, so this was kind of a brunch, so I added on a grilled cheese with my breakfast that I had yesterday, and I was in a really snacky mood that day. And yes, I ate my obsession of pizza and more yogurt and granola and fruit that night. Coffee and stretching this morning, and then also I decided to go ahead and do some baking before I get into my breakfast. On that day, I decided to do a family favorite of ours, which are cookie brownies. Also, the cookie dough that I made, it didn't have any egg in it, and sometimes if I have a little leftover batter in the bowl, I love to add some yogurt to it and some granola, and it's just makes it more of a dessert, and it's such a treat. But yeah, we literally devoured this throughout the day. It was gone and it was divine. Do you guys remember that viral feta pasta? I essentially made it but in a different method, but this pasta was really good and my family really enjoyed it.